The silent damage of lies. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are talking about something deeply personal, something that quietly hurts relationships more than loud arguments ever could. We are talking about lying in marriage. Not just big lies, but small ones, the kind that slowly erode trust, connection, and emotional safety. When a spouse lies, it doesn't just break facts, it breaks hearts. It creates distance where closeness should exist, and fear where love should feel safe. But here is the powerful truth. Lying is often not the real problem. It is a symptom of something deeper: fear, insecurity, pain, or unmet needs. So today, we are not here to attack, blame, or control. We are here to learn how to inspire honesty, how to rebuild trust, and how to create a marriage where truth feels safe. Understand why people lie. Before we ask, how do I make my spouse stop lying, we must ask a better question. Why does my spouse feel the need to lie? People rarely lie because they're evil. They lie because they're afraid. Afraid of conflict, afraid of disappointing you, afraid of being judged, afraid of losing love. Sometimes lies are a shield. Sometimes they are a survival strategy learned long before marriage, perhaps in childhood, past relationships, or environments where honesty was punished. If you want truth, you must first understand fear. Create emotional safety. Honesty cannot survive in an unsafe environment. If every truth leads to anger, shouting, insults, or emotional withdrawal, your spouse will learn one thing very quickly: lying feels safer than honesty. Ask yourself, how do I react when my spouse tells the truth? Do I listen or do I attack? Do I seek understanding or do I seek to win? To inspire honesty, replace judgment with curiosity. Replace blame with calm conversation. Let your spouse feel that the truth, even when uncomfortable, will not destroy the relationship. Truth grows where safety exists. Lead by example. You cannot demand honesty while practicing secrecy. If you hide things, exaggerate stories, or avoid difficult truths, your spouse notices, even if they don't say it. Marriage is a mirror. What you model, you multiply. Be brave enough to say, I was wrong. I made a mistake. I need to tell you something difficult. When your spouse sees that honesty does not weaken you, but strengthens you, they will begin to believe honesty can do the same for them. Speak without accusation. There is a powerful difference between these two sentences. You always lie to me, and I feel hurt and disconnected when I sense dishonesty between us. One creates defense, the other opens dialogue. Speak from your heart, not your anger. When your spouse feels attacked, they protect themselves. When they feel heard, they open up. Address the root, not just the lie. If you only focus on the lie, you miss the lesson. Ask deeper questions. What were you afraid would happen if you told the truth? What do you need from me to feel safe being honest? Sometimes lies come from unmet emotional needs, lack of appreciation, affection, or respect. Fixing the root heals the habit. Set clear boundaries with love. Inspiring honesty doesn't mean tolerating dishonesty. You can be loving and firm. Say things like, honesty is essential for me to feel close to you, or I cannot build a future on lies, even small ones. Boundaries are not threats, they are expressions of self-respect. When honesty becomes a shared value, not just a forced rule, it transforms the relationship. Practice forgiveness, not forgetting. If every past lie is brought up again and again, your spouse may feel hopeless. Forgiveness doesn't mean pretending nothing happened. It means choosing healing over punishment. Say, I am willing to rebuild trust if you are willing to be honest. Trust is rebuilt not overnight, but moment by moment, truth by truth. Encourage growth, not shame. Shame creates secrecy. Encouragement creates change. When your spouse tells the truth, even about something difficult, acknowledge it. Say, thank you for being honest. That took courage. Positive reinforcement teaches the brain that honesty is rewarding, not dangerous. Seek support when needed. Sometimes lying patterns are too deep to fix alone. Couples counseling is not a sign of failure, it is a sign of commitment. A neutral space can help both partners feel heard, understood, and guided towards healthier communication. Strong couples ask for help. Weak relationships pretend everything is fine. Build a marriage where truth feels like love. Let me leave you with this. You cannot force honesty. You cannot control another person's truth. But you can create a relationship where honesty feels safer than lies. A marriage built on truth is not perfect, but it is real. It is not easy, but it is strong. Choose patience over pressure. Choose understanding over accusation. Choose love that listens. When truth feels like love, lying slowly loses its power. Thank you.